The first scam may predate money itself.
Fraud does not actually require coins. It only needs something valuable and someone willing to trust you. Trust was already valuable. People depended on each other. Trade only works with some trust. That trust can be exploited. Before money, people traded directly. Meat could buy a hide. Tools could buy food. Barter worked without coins. But barter had one weakness. Both sides needed honesty. You could inspect the object. You could not inspect intention. Eventually, someone noticed an opportunity. The hunter had valuable meat. The seller wanted that meat. But he had little to offer. So he offered an amazing blade. It looked sharp and strong. But appearance can be manipulated. The blade had a hidden flaw. A tiny crack changed everything. The buyer could barely see it. The seller knew it was there and carefully covered it. The hunter accepted the deal. He gave away real meat. He received a bad tool. The exchange still looked fair. Then the blade was tested. One hard strike was enough. The stone snapped instantly. The truth appeared too late. The hunter lost his meat. The tool was nearly worthless. No force had been used. That is what makes fraud different. A thief simply takes. A scammer convinces you. The victim hands value over. Deception replaces physical force. The weapon is not strength. It is deception. The victim believes the story. That belief moves the value. The trick could spread to food. Fresh meat sits on top. Rotten meat hides underneath. Same scam, different product. Another trick is switching goods. Show the good item first. Deliver the worse one later. Today, that sounds very familiar. The smartest scam needs no fake object. It only needs a promise. Give me food today. Tomorrow, I bring 2 hides. The victim agrees. Morning arrives. The scammer does not. Now the lie costs almost nothing. Information can be fake too. He sells a secret herd location. The hunter walks for hours. The valley is completely empty. Nothing physical was stolen there. But time was lost. Food was wasted. Time has always had value. Trust can involve responsibility. Guard my meat while I hunt. The owner leaves. The guard secretly takes some. So why trust anyone? Because survival required cooperation. No one could do everything. Different people had different skills. One hunted animals. One gathered plants. One made better tools. Exchange connected their skills. Sometimes value moved temporarily. A spear could be borrowed. Repayment came later. That required even more trust. People also helped each other. You might give before receiving. Future help was uncertain. Trust made cooperation possible. The problem is hidden intention. Honest people can smile. Scammers can smile too. The face reveals very little. A clever scammer can imitate honesty. He may help you first. Small favors build credibility. Then comes the larger request. Trust can grow gradually. First, make a small fair trade. Then another. The bigger scam comes later. Fraud has an ancient weakness. People talk. Bad experiences spread. Reputation follows the seller. A good reputation opens doors. A bad one closes them. Soon, nobody wants the scammer. Trust becomes a survival asset. There were no modern protections. No banks. No online reviews. Only memory and reputation. But distance creates opportunity. A new tribe knows nothing. The scammer can start again. Reputation has a limited range. Unless someone recognizes him. One familiar face changes everything. The warning spreads again. The scammer loses trust instantly. People can adapt. First defense, test the product. A real blade should survive. A fake one may fail quickly. Second defense, inspect everything. Look beneath the top layer. Check smell, color, and damage. Hidden defects become harder to hide. Third defense, use witnesses. More people hear the promise. Lying becomes riskier. Memory becomes shared evidence. Fourth defense, start small. Risk little at first. Watch what happens. Increase trust only after proof. Fifth defense, know the trader. History matters. Past behavior gives useful evidence. Strangers carry more uncertainty. Scammers can also create pressure. Decide now. The offer ends soon.
Urgency reduces careful checking.
A slower buyer changes the outcome. He checks the blade. The crack appears. The scam fails. Quantity can be faked too. The bag feels heavy. But stones add the weight. The useful goods are fewer. Another trick is dilution. Same container. Less valuable material. The difference may be hard to see. Stories can create fake rarity. This shell is supposedly special. Nobody can verify the journey. The story raises the price. Fraud can target hope. Buy this charm. Your hunt will succeed. Failure always gets another excuse. Fraud can target social instincts. Everyone else trusts me. That claim reduces suspicion. Even when it is false. A friend can stage success. The first trade looks real. But it was planned. The evidence is part of the trick. Confidence can imitate expertise. The seller sounds certain. But confidence is not evidence. A confident lie is still a lie. Technology changed. The pattern did not. Hide the defect. Gain the trust. Different tools, same psychology. First gain trust. Then distort the truth. Finally, take something valuable. Money is only one kind of value. Food has value. Tools have value. Time and favors have value too. We cannot name the first scammer. Prehistory left no written confession. This is a plausible reconstruction, not a documented first event. Fraud can win short term. Trust can win long term. Money did not invent scams. Trust made scams possible.